Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. And first off, I just wanted to say I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. You know, I myself have a lot to be thankful for. I have an amazing family, amazing group of friends, and all of you guys. And I couldn't do what I'm doing with WoW or any other game without you guys. So I really appreciate every form of support you guys show me every day. And I hope you guys took the time to thank your friends, family, and everyone else that you're thankful for to have in your life. With that being said, it is Black Friday, and so my biggest thing that I can give to you guys to celebrate Black Friday as a deal is I can show you how I use all of my economy add-ons, since that has been one of the most requested things, and a lot of comments I get are how to use and set up these add-ons. So I honestly don't use too many add-ons, so I'm going to go to my Twitch app here and go to mods. If you have the Twitch app, this is what I use for all my add-ons. Pretty straightforward. If you do have retail installed and classic, make sure you drop bot down and go to classic. And here's the list of add-ons that I use. I have Titan Panel, Item Rack, DBM, Atlas Loot, RC, Loot Council, Character Stats, Honor Spy, Quest C, Loot Appraiser, Details, Spy, and Genosis. Titan Panel right here shows pretty much just some general information, your bag space, how much gold you have on the server, your location and coordinates, just some super helpful information. Item Rack is really cool. I actually just got this today. What you can do with this is it lets you set presets. So I have a fishing set, a PvE, PvP, and writing set. And I can just press F1 through 3 to put any of these gears on. So like here's F1, bam, that's PvE. It just instantly switched to all these items, which was awesome. F2, PvP, switches all of them super quickly. Then we have F3, which is my fishing set. That's my favorite. It's just PvP with this belt for swift swim and these gloves for fishing and my fishing pole. And 4 is riding, which has a pair of boots with mithril spurs, a carrot on a stick, and gloves enchanted with that. But other than that, it's mostly PvP. I'd recommend using good pieces of gear that can be substituted in case you forget or get attacked before you can swap. But yeah, that's pretty much that add-on. Then if we come back, DVMs, you should know what that is by now. If you don't, then I ask in the comments and I'll explain it to you there. Then I skipped over Tradeskillmaster, Auctioneer, and Tradeskillmaster App Helper, as well as Loot Appraiser, because that's what the majority of this video is. A lot of these other things are just stats, details. Genosis is cast bar. Spy Classic tells me when enemy players are nearby. It is severely nerfed from what it used to be. Character Stats Classic sort of shows me these stats, so I can set it to base and then spell, defense, things like that. Really nice instead of having to look at everything and just calculating it. I don't use Bag-On. I don't really like it personally. It's not that big a deal to me. You can use that if you want, or a UI changing add-on. Once again, I wanted to try to do this as close to the game as I can, get that classic experience, and changing it up would not do that. So anyway, we're going to get into TSM. This is what I use to track the economy. It's amazing. It tracks everything you can do. It tracks so much stuff, like how much I have earned on this guy alone this past year. So many things. It can record a ton of stuff. We can look at this week, how much gold we've made from whatever, how much gold we've lost. Just sort of a flow chart, I guess, of money that you've done. You can set it by character. You can set it by anything like that. And this is not total gold. This is just gold you've earned in a day. So like, because I made a big purchase here, we went from we earned 452G, and then we ended up spending it buying something there. So that's just something that's sort of nice to track. It has so many functionalities. This would take like an hour to go through everything. You can set groups, has a ledger that recounts everything that you have. Like I have a total value of all items of 3,635 just on this character. You can look at revenue, expenses, failed auctions, just so many functionalities. And I honestly don't use too many of these. You know, operations where it will scan the auction house, snipe things, craft things for you, mail things, shopping, warehousing, vendoring, just so many amazing things. And you can set them all here in the settings tab. This app has so much to do, and I only use it for basic things like auctioning, vendoring stuff, and it has an amazing destroying / disenchanting thing. But yeah, other than that, that's just sort of what it can do for you. It's the app that, like, when I hover over something right here, you see TSM accounting data, you see TSM auction DB data. It'll tell me the minimum buyout, the market value, and the region value of any item that can be put on the auction house, as well as I have Enchantrix details for everything like that. And what's so nice is that it takes all those stats and it syncs with the app you've seen me use so many times, and that's Appraiser Classic. And so that's how if Gammon's up, I'll kill him and loot him. But that's how we're able to track all this stuff, because it uses TSM's database. So everything I loot, kill, or anything like that, it shows up here in a list to give you a very, very accurate amount of money to your server. Alright, that's the brief overview for that. So now, in order to set up TSM, the first step you're going to want to do is go to get these add-ons. You want Tradeskillmaster. You want Tradeskillmaster App Helper. That's the important one. Make sure you have this or it will not work. And then Appraiser Classic. Those are the 3 add-ons. I also use Auctioneer because I like its posting, how it posts much better. But you do not have to use that as well. That can be used independent of TSM. But it's a pretty nice, simple way to post things instead of having to set up everything that you have to for TSM. So after you download those add-ons, what you're going to want to do next is go to Google Chrome or any web browser, type in Tradeskillmaster. Once you're here, it'll say log in, make an account. I already have an account. I'm logged in, so I don't have that option. But once you do that, it's completely free to do, by the way. You're going to want to click install TSM. Now, since you just got these add-ons here, you're not going to do anything with that on their website. What you're going to want to do is go down to the second part here, download it for Windows. And what that will do is it'll pop up in a browser like this once it's downloaded and installed, which it'll have you log into that account that you made. And once you log into that account, it'll say no realms available because you haven't set up your realm data. In order to do that, you go to your account, app configuration, realm selection. And then as you see here, I don't play retail anymore, so I deleted my retail realm. But as you go here, you can click whatever types of realm you want for retail right here, and then current realms classic. You can go here, click whatever you want. Alliance or a horde does matter because the auction house is exclusive to faction and classic, whereas on retail is all one auction house. So once you're here, you're gonna want to go find whatever you are and whatever faction you are. Since I'm Scarum Horde, I only track Horde data. There's no reason for me to track Alliance data because I only have Horde, because PvP servers can only have one of each faction. So anyway, once you do that, it'll show up in their little app window here. It's tough to get this to open up. I have to close it, which will break my WoW. But this is the window that it will open. It's not anything difficult at all. And once that's up, you can just minimize it. Make sure it shows your auction house and all of that. And then once you do that, you're going to want to open up WoW. You're going to have to exit it and restart it if you had WoW opened. And then all those add-ons will become working and available. Like I said, TSM is a very complex add-on. It requires an external thing. That's what that helper app is. But it tracks everything gold related for your entire account. And I would absolutely recommend getting this if you like farming gold like I do. or you just want basic information, there's nothing wrong with just knowing everything about an item by hovering over it. You know, you don't have to be an auction house savvy person or economic savvy person just to have the ability to know what every item is. And the beauty about the desktop app, and this is something I haven't seen in any other add-on in WoW, is that it scans the auction house automatically. Like from when I log in, I have a scan within an hour ago. Like when we hover it up, it says it was scanned. Last scan 2 hours and 3 minutes ago. It auto scans every couple hours, which is amazing. I can run a manual scan if I want, but here's what it looks like when you're at an auction house. It has auctioning. This is just default settings. I haven't set any presets or anything like that, but anything in my inventory, like solid stone here, strange kelp, let's look for some rune cloth, 1 rugged leather, a restorative potion. Like I can just click all of these. Lesser indis, illusion dust. Alright, we're gonna click post selected. Then it'll scan these items and just undercut by 1 copper is what I have it set to. You can set it to a percentage, you can set it to anything. And then you can post. And what's really, really cool is I have it posting singles for 8 hours, as you see here. But what's absolutely amazing about this is rugged leather right here. So it says cheapest auction below minimum price. That means if you were to sell this rugged leather, like I could force it to do it, but I'm not going to, because it's literally telling me that it's cheaper to take that rugged leather and vendor it. Because the price that the rugged leather is selling for would, with the tax, it counts for the auction house tax of 13%. It would be less money than to just take this leather and vendor it here at a vendor. But yeah, that's just touching the basics of this add-on and how great it is, guys. So if you right-click Loot Appraiser, this is how you set it up. It'll give you all these options. You can tell it what to use. I use market value because I find that to be more accurate than minimum buyout, because minimum buyout changes every day. If an item goes away, some jerk could put it up for whatever amount they want it to. So you could loot a green in the middle of nowhere or clout mace, and it could be, say it's worth 10,000 gold, and you'll get super excited and freak out. Market value gives you a very detailed from multiple servers and the average of what that goes for. And so yeah, that's how you set that up. You can set it for the quality filter of poor, which will show you everything in the game. You can make it gold, silver, copper even, and I have it at 1 gold, so that's my threshold. So when I get that, when I loot anything that procs over a TSM market value of 1 gold, it'll say ding and let you know what you can get. And then it can also auto sell grays and auto repair gear. You can also have it auto destroy trash if you want to. I wouldn't do that because there are trash items that are worth a lot, especially in classic WoW. Alrighty guys, so that's it now. If you have any questions or I can help you with anything else, I just let me know, drop it in the comments, suggestions for videos, something I could do to help you. Because that's what I'm here for and what I absolutely love. Anyway, guys, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you find some amazing deals today for Black Friday. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. If you made it to the ending, thank you so much for watching this video. It really helps. If you could, please share this with like 1 person you know, because it would help me so much. I'd appreciate that. Really gets me going on this and can keep growing to make this sustainable and keep up this lifestyle. So I super appreciate it. And if you could please like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And thank you so very much. Bye-bye.